woman lazy. She wants to live that lifestyle, and that's perfectly fine. The bottom line is that you should not be feeding the idea that women should marry for money instead of love, because it puts them in harmful situations.
That single mother households produce the worst product.
Just have a bunch of boyfriends and tell them about each other.
Households produce the worst product. So y'all need to start valuing men being involved in the lives of your children.
Guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash the notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Let's hop right into it.
For a while, I told myself that I was no longer going to interact with comments from that video because there was just no point. A lot of it was repetitive. But I'm starting to feel like people don't understand my point, so maybe I need to dissect it a little better.
How do you know? There's
no problem with living 50-50 or living 100-0. However you choose to live your life and whatever works for your relationship is what works.
It's not a competition, Wednesday.
However, promoting the idea that going 50-50 is bad is harmful. When you promote the idea that going 50-50 is bad and that women should always strive to go 100-0, you put young ladies into the hands of men with a lot of money. Who are ready to put them in vulnerable situations and abuse them. Stripping away someone's financial independence is the quickest way to get them into the trap of abuse.
What are you talking about?
I'm not saying that every man with money does this. What I'm saying is that when you promote the idea that going 50-50 is bad, you put young ladies in a situation where they are more at risk to fall into the trap of abuse. However you choose to live your life is how you live your life, but you shouldn't judge anyone else for living theirs the way they want to. Going 50-50 isn't the bare minimum. Some people just want to go 50-50 and that's perfectly fine. Going 100-0 doesn't make a woman lazy. She wants to live that lifestyle and that's perfectly fine.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
The bottom line is that you should not be feeding the idea that women should marry for money instead of love, because it puts them in harmful situations. Situations that are more likely to get them into abuse.
No comment.
You shouldn't make a woman feel less than for wanting to be in a 50-50 relationship. That is my point.
You know what's wild? It's not even about the 50-50, 100-0. Whatever a person wants to do, it's fine with me and it should be fine with them as well, right? But you know what's happening? Women are thinking, I don't want to go 50-50. And this happens a lot. Out of fear. I swear, it's like this is 1940 and the law isn't on your side, right? Why would a woman have to worry about that? If a guy starts acting up, marriage is so easy to get out of. You can get out of the marriage, be with someone else. It's like everything is in your favor nowadays, and it's still living in fear. But you know what it was? Who told her that? Look at this young little girl. Looks like she's in high school, about to go to college.
How dare you?
Who's telling her that it's dangerous? Who? Mama went through things. Or mama has things in her head. And her mama probably told her. You never know. It's a vicious cycle, man. And it's wild because guys are leaving, right? And getting women and going 100-0. And women are here. Tons of women crying abuse overseas. Why is that? I know tons of guys that are going 100-0. You do the math. Is it us or them?
I think that you should just be a slut and just have a bunch of boyfriends and tell them about each other so you don't have to hurt people.
The single mother pandemic is producing the worst black males.
But we are in a fucking crisis, a pandemic with this single mother and shit. It is a proven fact. And if you don't know what a fact is, look it up. But it is a proven fact that single mother households produce the worst product. If you take 2-parent households, single father household, single mother household, statistically based on facts.
Yep, you're right.
The household with the woman heading it by herself produces the worst product. So y'all need to start valuing men being involved in the lives of your children.
That's a good point.
A lot of these men that you were, when you're referring to, what men are in relationships, it comes from the fact that they lack a man in their upbringing. So we got a good majority of men that walk around. Capacity is that of a woman.
Exactly.
Because all they ever saw was how to be an adult from a woman.
Yeah, and that's what's leading to the motion of men running around. That's what's leading to so many men being in prison. That's what's leading to so many men not maturing, right? And what I mean by maturing, getting to an age where they should be working and they're not working. They're relying on mama. And then what happens? You rely on mama. A lot of times you get in trouble or you just end up being a nobody. And there's guys that are in certain areas relying on their mother till they're 30. It's horrible out there where more men need to be men and men need to be in a home, right? Now, with the way things have turned, women are the majority. Women need to call more on other men, right? That's sad to say it's true. Since women can't keep a man nowadays, they need to go to community events, find somebody out there that can help their sons, right? Help their sons become men at an early age, too. It's more like 4 or 5. Have them playing sports.
That's what we do, right?
Older than that, have them teach them about getting a job. Teach them about getting out in the employment field, not even just a job. Teach them about ownership, right? More young men need to be taught about ownership because that's one thing I'm teaching my son. I don't want my son to be an employee. I want him to be a boss. And I think more guys need to put that in the young kids. Let them know, hey, look, you can do anything you set your mind to as long as you work. Young men need to know they have to do the work, right? And what I mean by that is not just with things as far as employment or making money, also with staying fit. That's why sports is good, right? As I mentioned before, getting somebody in sports. It's good because it teaches men discipline. It teaches young boys to become men.
Facts.
Right? When you're in football or basketball or anything sports related, you learn team camaraderie. You learn how to work with others, right? It develops your brain and it develops your character and makes you into a man that doesn't complain.
Awkward.
Man, see that right there? This is great promotion for anybody that wants to be a pastor, bro. I'll tell you why, right? Even though sometimes you see guys going up to women on the strip, that's not what it's all about, right? In all areas, you can meet women like this. Every country, women like this who will be willing to get on your plan. It's real. It's not fake. It's real. There's so much proof out there to show you guys this is being done over and over again. And guys need to see that, right? Guys don't only need to hear, hey, oh, this is wrong, women are wrong. What Pastor Bros is doing is they're showing guys, no, not all women are wrong. Because before, if that's all you hear, you think, wait a minute. And I gotta say this too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna be a realist. You can find a woman in the States. If you're a guy that can't leave, work on that. Is it gonna be harder? Yes, much harder. You're dealing with divorce, you're dealing with things like that. So many things going against you. This is the reason why a lot of guys don't want to get married. But I have to say it again. You're a guy that wants to get married. You already know a solution for that. Get out there, go find a woman, and then take it from there, right? Or better yet, figure out how you can work outside of the States, how you can work outside of the States and have other people work for you, right? Because that's what a lot of people need to learn. More people need to learn ownership and learn how to create avenues of income and have other people work it for you. Because once you start doing that, you're going to see, wow, the world is really my oyster. I'm not out there putting in the work. All I'm doing is putting in 4 hours of work a week to 5 hours to 10 hours of work a week to make sure things are running as smooth as planned, right? So actually, I've been doing that for years. And then people told me, Jay, what you're doing is the fall work week. And I didn't even know about the book. I said, really? I'm doing a fall work week? They said, yeah, the book from this guy. And I said, really? But that's what I've been doing outside, right? I've been working online since 2012. I've been working online. So I've sustained myself from then all the way till now because I realized that I need to be outside of Western society. Also, not even outside of Western society. Before I left Western society, I need to be on my own. I need to be my own man, sustaining my own income and not relying on a company, right? Because once you're like that, then you're a business. So anybody who wants to know more about how to establish themselves, you're welcome to look in my description. You'll see a link down there. Very inexpensive for a consultation with me. If you want more info, I can definitely help you out. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. See you next video.
So he's coming.